For today's video, it's the return of the Smashburger. If you want to find out how I made this thing, stick around. I'll show you. Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today on this video we're going to take another shot at one of my favorite things that I've learned to fix recently. It's quick, it's simple, it's kind of catchy. It's the Smashburger. We're going to do it with a twist this time. A friend of mine told me how he changes up the hamburger meat a little bit, puts a couple of things in it as he's cooking it, grilling it, whatever. We're going to take this stuff and this cast iron, and that way you know it'll be good. Cast iron equals goodness. Anyway, we're going to take this stuff right here. We're going to work with this hamburger meat, mix a couple of things in it as we go, seasoning, A1, onion, different things. And we got all the fixings for a simple Smashburger. Nothing real hard to do, nothing real out there. It's just simple hamburger meat. Now I had to, due to everything that's going on in the world, had to get a little bit different buns today than what I really meant to, but we're going to try those. They should be good. They'll work. Alright, let's go ahead and I'm going to pause just a second and we'll get started on this. Stay tuned. Alright, we've already put the BK15 to work. Amazing we went this far in the video and I haven't put a plug in for the knife, but I'll put a link right up there in the corner to my knife video that talks about the BK15 and 16 and other stuff. Anyway, I didn't bother showing the processing the onions. I've got these diced. This actually goes in the hamburger meat as we mix it up and get kind of like making a meatloaf. Mix it all up as you get ready to cook it or fry it. Diced my lettuce on this end out here. I like it chopped up. My wife don't. So this is hers out here. Sliced onions, and I'll slice the tomato after a while. It's already been washed. The knife's been cleaned, but I didn't bother filming any of that stuff. So anyway, let's go ahead and pause the video. Next thing we'll do is we'll jump into prepping the hamburger meat. Alright, we already mixed the onions in a bowl with the hamburger meat. Mixed it all up like it would if you was making meatloaf. Got it rolled out here in the individual little, I don't know, a little bit bigger than a golf ball size hamburger balls. I'm going to add a little bit of the Cosmos SPG rub. I'll put a link in the description. You can get to this stuff. It's awesome. He's got several different flavors. Check him out. I don't know if you actually call that a flavor or not, but mix. He's got several different mixes. So I'm going to go ahead. The reason I've got them separated, my wife don't want as much of it on there. I like a little more on mine, so I've got enough here for, it takes 2 patties per burger the way I squish them out and fix it, as most people. So I'm going to go ahead and season all these and roll them around a little. We'll add a little more when we get it over here in the pan. Those there will be done real lightly with some pepper and just a dash of the SPG. We'll go ahead and get those seasoned and we'll get them put on here in just a couple of minutes. Alright everybody, we've got the cast iron heating. It's just about ready. And I'd like to point out here that one of my subscribers in my first video saw I was having some problems mashing the patties out flat. He put a link to these. Got these off Amazon. Not sure what the brand is on them. Right there. And so far these things have worked great. They don't have the other spatula I was using had grooves and stuff in it. This one don't, so it doesn't let the meat come up through there. Anyway, I'd like to thank him for that if he sees this video. I appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and my wife's are going to go in this one right here because like I said, she don't like as much seasoning. So there's that. And there's that. Okay. I'm going to get this spatula out of the way. Yes, I'll have to rinse that off. I laid it flat. Put 4 of them in here at once. Didn't hardly let the skillet get as warm as I meant to, but it'll come up, it'll be okay. Now we'll just put 3 in there. That'll be alright. Okay, we're going to let this get on up to temperature. Meanwhile, I'm going to wash that spatula off because I did lay it flat on the countertop. My mistake. I'll get it cleaned up and we'll get right back to these burgers. Alright, with the spatula washed and dried, these things are finally starting to sizzle a little bit. They're starting to fry, so we're going to let them fry a little bit on this side as they are and get kind of started sticking, and then we're going to mash the things down flat. I mean, it's here again, like I said at the beginning of the video, this is nothing hard. It's just a flattened out hamburger, but added a little twist on this one. We're going to add some A1. She doesn't want A1. She likes it. She eats it on steak, but she didn't want to try it on the burger. I am going to add some A1 to mine here in just a few minutes, but not yet. So we'll get to that here in just a second. Okay, we're going to go ahead and smash these out. Now, this is a little trickier to do than if I was outside on the grill with the griddle on it, but it is raining here again in East Tennessee, so every time I try to make a gun video or to go outside and grill here lately, it's been raining, so we'll just have to make do with what we got. Let's go ahead and get these all mashed down. They're a little trickier, like I say, in this pan with this here bigger spatula, but they'll all be good. Yeah, that works much better than that other. And that other spatula I had in the last video, the meat would come right up through the middle of those little grooves, and really, really tough to try to deal with. Let's get this one patted out. Like I said, if you didn't see the other video, I'll put a link to it in there also. There's a restaurant here in town, I mentioned in it. I don't remember how many years this thing's been open, but their burgers are fried out on a big griddle like little restaurants do, and they're little old thin patties. Awesome. They're really awesome. I'm going to go ahead and pause the camera for just a second while I get these other two patted out, and we'll be right back. Alright, we've got these all patted out. Now, them being real thin like this, watch them because they don't take long to fry. Get a good brown on both sides and they'll be done. Now, that right there is just almost, well, I'm going to say almost ready, but we're getting close. You flip it over on that second side, it won't take long. That first one's done got so hot. And then being real thin like this. This spatula works great. Heads up. I appreciate the guy telling me about this. Alright, we're going to go ahead and leave them for just a minute now and let them fry. Let me go ahead and add some cheese, and I got to add some A1 to these right here. Hold on just a second. Okay, we're going to go ahead and throw this thing together. Take one of those. Take this one here. I went ahead and threw a piece of cheese on there and let it melt. Take some of the, I'm going to go ahead and add a little more onion because I love onion. Last time I got called out for putting the mustard on top of the mater and lettuce. This time I went ahead and put the mustard on the bun. The A1 is on the meat. Actually, I think it was the A1 I got called out for last time. Get some of my shredded lettuce. Let's actually get a slice of mater first. Get some of this shredded lettuce on here. I don't like a lot of it, but I like some. And we'll get a pickle out here in just a minute and put on it. Anyway, right here is attempt number 2 at a Smashburger. It's just a hamburger with a fancy name. Kind of fun to make, like the little thin patties. There it is, folks. If you like the video, I'd ask you to please like, share, subscribe, pass it on, show it around, comment. I'm going to go ahead and post this on a couple of websites when I get it made up. Got a couple more frying over here. Once again, if you like the video, please smash that like button. Have a great day. God bless.